We highlight somebody who's making a difference in the community. I think the whole rest of the show could be greater good. As we bring on our friends from the Valley of the Latte, they're getting ready for on in Minagof, which goes down this Saturday on the Talafofo River with the Valley of the Latte. Let's bring on here. We have the Hadza Foundation, Mama Tsai, Zita Pangilinan. We also got Dave Tydenko from Valley of the Latte. And we're also getting Mayor TC, beautiful Inalahan. As this Han in Minagof, Dave, maybe we can start here. Because the Talafofo River kind of unites Inalahan and Talafofo, and so it's almost like a fiesta for the two villages, huh?
Yeah, absolutely. Hey, Chris, thank you for having us on.
Of course.
We're just a few days away from Ahani Minagof, and really the effort that we're putting together is really to first and foremost let everybody know we're doing well down here in southern Guam, and I thank the mayors of Inalan and Talafofo for being wonderful hosts, and that we also again thank the work of all the people involved in getting our island well. We're just about there. We're at the cusp of 80% totally vaccinated, and our island is safe. The tourism industry is starting to open its doors. Actually, we're getting a few bookings already from the folks from Taiwan who came here for their Airbnb program that Governor Gutierrez and GVB has put together. So things are working really well. And I asked specifically, as we have the Dr. Fauci's of the world, we also have the Hadza Foundation and Mama Tsai and Zita and her group, because they are our Dr. Fauci's from the natural medicine world, and they have been with us basically putting together demonstrations on how to heal, and from the very beginning when we've had all our festivals. And I thought it was just appropriate that we also let people know we will have all these folks, including Hadza Foundation, be there with us to kind of celebrate kind of Guam's liberation, if you will, from COVID.
Right, right. Let's bring on Mayor Tony Chargaloff. Good morning, Mayor.
Morning, morning.
Morning, morning, morning. So, Han in Minagof, Saturday on the river in the Valley of the Latte. How excited are you guys in the village for this partnership?
Oh, we're very happy to be a part of this. Actually, a meeting with Dave Tadenko, I wasn't made aware, or I never really knew that part of some of the activities they host or they operate would benefit the community in Alan. So, of course, when he told me that the proceeds from this particular one happening this Saturday, proceeds shared between the Talafofo and the Inalan Mayor's office, I was very happy to hear that there will be some contribution made to us, the community. And with that said, of course, I embrace the idea and definitely receptive of it, and very much going to support this event this Saturday.
And Dave, I like what you said about the Dr. Fauci's of the island. And let's get you on with the Hadza Foundation. So there's a lot of demonstrations that are going to go down this Saturday, right?
Yes, absolutely. Again, we have over 20 some exhibitors and vendors, Guam Product Seal members, people that want to kind of share what they do. Hadza Foundation, like I said earlier, has been a part of our event from the very beginning. And I thought that having them on to share what they actually do and what guests can expect from them would be a great thing for people to hear, is particularly in this time of us always being conscious about what's going on with our health.
Zita?
Yeah, Situs Masi for that, Dave, and Mayor and everyone on this. One of the things that we've always appreciated about the Valley of the Latte and partnering with Dave is the fact that the area down there has our ancestors lived there, and there are artifacts all around that show how our healers worked around there. So it's always very healing to go back to that place. And And so we are just so grateful to Dave and everyone always including us and inviting us. And STE Ha'an and Manago, you know, Mama Chai and I would have all these conversations about how do we heal our people, especially after all this, or it's not after, but how do we move on? And one of the things is, you know, talk about Dr. Fauci, and our Mama Chai is our Dr. Fauci. Immediately she said, Estina, right? This COVID is something that she, for her, she kind of, they understand when something's going to hit the lab. And she kind of, she recognized that something was going to happen. And then when people started coming to her with this illness and that they were just so worried about, that when they were really getting sick and they were not getting anywhere, they sought her out. And so Mama Chai had a remedy. She had made omelet. It helped almost every one of those clients. And so she kind of knew what to do. And so that's what we're going to be doing now at Manago, at the Valley of the Latte. We'll be displaying the plants, and then also Mama Chai is going to be bringing with her a lot of the omelet and some plants. And the reason why we get involved, the reason why we get involved is to also try and promote indigenous healing traditions and the plants and educate our people. And down at Valley of the Latte, there's a lot of omelet plants there too. So it's such a wonderful way that Hansa and Dave and his team and everyone and the mayor, you know, let's get this message out. And Ha'an and Minagof is another way. So Ahmed is not just a physical thing. We have to also incorporate our spiritual, emotional healing. And what better way than to focus on celebration, to uplift our spirits. And this is a wonderful way that Valley of the Latte and the mayor has done. And so I wanted to tell Mama Chai, Edzi Amulet, Kosinyan Sangan Puri Amulet Niyon Uusap para COVID.
Amulet Niyon Uusap COVID is Edzi Chakwan Katson Edikalan Bitbena Edu Dan Imumutung Palawan An Milamigay Edu 21 na klase.
Mama Sanani, Mama Kosinyo and Sangan put Edu Siha Matugi Zahagu put Milangunia Zahafa no Koma in a Zuda put Edu.
So iman mafat tumagi gizagwahu manginin ispital jati man ma atendi benti zamana fan apta sa tisinya esta mana homlo edzo u asisisti todo na taw-tawis iman mafat tu tate gizagwahu ni manginin ispital kuha na taw-taw Chinese isti makat pinadisinya put idagangnya 30 días di semaga di hospital ti manahom lo lenya noho bahu cumogwi 10 días di ucoco bia edu esta ki maulilit italto katungo hafa para una edu sa hagof agades ni iamut ni uco gigizagwiza.
Si Mama Chai, the Bula ni Eno na Storia. There are so many stories. Many of our people, not just our people, our visitors. We get people coming in from Hawaii, from China, seeking traditional healing. And so it's amazing that people outside know more about our traditional healing than, our locals. So this is so great to try and promote it. and to continue to perpetuate it and hope that we're so grateful just
Right.
for Ha'amin Manago to heal everyone.
Zita, I'm doing some podcasts on a bunch of different stuff, but it's funny what Mama Chai had said because we said the Chinese man had spent so much time in the hospital they couldn't heal him. Then she said, "Busta Guatemala, I'll do it." And when 10 days later, the guy is healed. But that reminds me of my grandpa because my brother he was playing around the Tatamona tree and he got all these sutna all over his foot. And he went up to Naval Hospital. We're so excited because, wow, he's at Naval Hospital. They're going to take care of it. 3 visits Naval Hospital. They couldn't. And so he went back home. My grandpa asked permission. We boiled the abas leaf and he scrubbed it and it went away. So you're right. The indigenous traditional healing, it's not like it's witchcraft or magic. This is the way they healed people before there was ever a Dr. Fauci or a Guam Memorial Hospital, no?
You know, if I could just add that, again, I got to take our hats off to all our healthcare workers who have been at the front line battling this for our island. And all of those folks, we've got to make sure that we continue to support them and support the guys up at Public Health. You know, we wouldn't be doing this event if we didn't have the full support of the governor and her team, because we realized that in order for our island to heal, that we need to pull together. And so this event is bringing all that together. And so we're hoping to be able to make this event a great thing for all our people.
Dave, let's talk about the entertainment. You know, Hanin Minagof, this is going from the morning to the afternoon. What type of entertainment, food, all that kind of good stuff is going to be there at the Valley of the Latte?
So I've got a program at 9:30. We're going to have a kind of a bendition and blessing. And this is our opportunity as well to have an event where we are going to open up a new feature, which is our Micronesia Cultural Village. We have the Federated States of Micronesia now being represented at the Valley. You know, our vision has always been to be the place chosen by our people of Guam to celebrate our cultures and share the beauty with all that visit. And we were looking at our vision statement and saying, do we have to change it? And we realized no, because the folks that will be here who are from the FSM, Chuk, Kosrae, Ponape, Ayap, they call Guam home now. So they're people of Guam, but they're happy to celebrate their particular uniqueness and culture. So that's a component part of it. We have our traditional Chamorro village, which is where our Guma Latte is and where our ancestors live. And we will maintain that. And we will celebrate our Chamorro culture on that end as well. So it'll be we will have local entertainment, both from like Joe Garrido and Nicole Leon Guerrero and Trey Cunningham, but we also have Para Iprubetsu Itautauto, another big supporter of our events here, who will be putting on Chamorro cultural dances. We have the Ponapean Student Association that's going to come down and do a Sakao ceremony. Again, really unique to Ponape. Again, we also will have the Kosraean community putting on performances and a lot of different things happening along with all the exhibitors. Again, I also want to thank all the people that signed up to want to share their stuff at the Valley. And you can see all the people that are signed up as vendors or exhibitors on our website at valleyofthelatte.com.
All right.
May I just add that we also have a host healer here from Pohnpei, a master healer, who's also licensed at the hospital, but he's been here and he'll be joining us also. So we got 2 Pohnpeian healers joining us at Valley of the Latte.
Right on. Dave, is there a cover, tickets, that kind of thing?
Yes. So if you go online, we have adults, they're $20, and the kids as well as seniors, $10, and then that proceeds we collect and we make sure that we can cover all our expenses, but all the net proceeds actually go back to the villages of Inalan and Talafofo. We've done this every year at the River Festival,
right?
And we typically would do it over 2 days. you know, we're just going to do it one day this year as a soft event, and the next year, again, hopefully we are far beyond this COVID and we can have our 2-day event. But that's what it is, and they can just go online, valleyofthelatte.com, and get their tickets there.
Okay, Dave, thanks for coming on. Hadza Foundation, Zita, Mama Chai, Auntie Chai, Sidos Masia.
Both of us.
Mayor Chargaloff, thank you so much. Also, I just want to give Mayor Chargaloff a shout out because, man, in Iran, I love the don't litter, don't mess with in Iran signs. In Alahan signs, don't find me. But good job, Mayor Chargaloff. Okay. Esta. Okay. Adios. There you go. Hey, we're going to take a quick break. Check them out. That's this Saturday on in Minagof. If you guys haven't gone out and, you know, gone to an event. I went on the riverboat cruise a couple weeks ago. Awesome. It's always an awesome time. Rolling.
I wanted to give a quick update
real
quickly on that public hearing on Bill 75 related to making changes to the All Rise Act. That got underway at 9 o'clock. It was done by 9:37 this morning. Only one person from the community showed up to testify, which was in support of the bill. No one from the government appeared, so it was pretty quick, in and out. So, and today's public hearing was on changes to the Rise law to extend the deadline for payment from December to June.